Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Hello and welcome once again, Cheap Shot Nation, to another quick shot review. As ever, I am your host Luke, and this review is going to be of the 2021 film adaptation of the novel by Frank Herbert, Dune. Of course, there was already an adaptation of this book, but that was in 1984, and someone somewhere said, yes, that's exactly what we need. Another 2 hours and 35 minutes of something. Do they give it that something? Is there something in this film that will make you want to watch it? Join me in the main part of the video to find out, but in the meantime, make sure you click subscribe and like the video, and let me know in the comments section down below if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Just let me know. Start the conversation. That's our lifeblood, and we love to hear from you guys, the fans of film, much like we are at Quick Shot Reviews. So I will meet you in the main part of the video to give you my thoughts on the 2021 adaptation of Dune. Dune 2021 is officially known as Dune Part 1 because it does set up for a sequel, which I inevitably will go and see, but I will be taking a pillow and a blanket with me. Yes, you can gather by that I was terribly bored by this film, but we'll get into that in just a second. It is an action adventure and, well, more drama than action adventure, family drama, I'm just going to call it that. It's 2 hours 35 minutes long. It's a 12A, and it was directed by Denis Villeneuve and screenplay by John Splatz. I'm just going to call it Splatz. Stars Timothée Chalamet, there we go, and as Paul, and Rebecca Ferguson as Lady Jessica Altrades, as well as Zendaya as Shani, who doesn't show up very much in this film, by the way. Oscar Isaac as Duke Leto Altrades. Jason Momoa as Duncan, Idaho, a normal name, which I can actually pronounce. Stellan Skarsgård plays Baron Vladimir, and Stephen McKinney plays Thruff. That sounds like a something, doesn't it? It sounds like a bodily function. Floof. Hawat and Josh Brolin plays Gurney Halleck. And I think that's pretty much going through every major character. And of course, Dave Bautista appears in this as well as Glosso Raban. Again, don't see much of him, but I'm sure we will in subsequent films. So the basic plot, I hope this is a very basic plot, it is. It's the adaptation of the book, the science fiction novel by Frank Herbert, about the son of a noble family entrusted with the protection of the most valuable asset from the most vital element in the galaxy. So he tries to protect this asset, this mineral that they're mining, and there's a big war over this, and it's so valuable that everybody wants it, and starts basically a civil war. So that bit interesting, you've got a bit of Star Wars there, and the the spaceships, the things they used to fly around in, based on hoverflies, they were really good. But the giant worms that look like buttholes, perhaps could have been, well, I don't know how to say this actually, could have been explored a bit more. But one of the biggest things in the trailer that they put out was the worms, and they they didn't play a lot into the story of this. Again, maybe they're going for more of that in the sequel. I don't know, but I found this quite boring because of all of the drama stuff. There wasn't much in the way of action, and when the action did happen, it just fell flat for me because I was so bored with the dialogue heavy script. It was unbelievable how long this film was without actually going anywhere. And now we're at 2 hours and 35 minutes. And I've said this before and I will say it again, therein lies the problem with modern movies. Everyone thinks they need to make a 2.5 hour film. Now, some of the best films I have seen are 1 hour and 30 minutes. And it does enough in that 1 hour and 35 minutes where there's no filler. If you want to bring the extras out on Blu-ray, then do so. Do it. Bring the extended version out on Blu-ray. But when it comes to the cinema, just stick to the basics and just get your film. Have a beginning, a middle, and an end, and a plot that I can actually get invested in. Because, otherwise I switch off like this one. There's some interesting bits, but that was few and far between. I just couldn't get on with it. It just wasn't great. It's been given a huge following on social media and a really big score of 8.1, better than Ghostbusters apparently. Nope. Not a chance, pal. This film was boring as boring as I can actually just imagine it was, how boring it was. I can't even describe how boring. There was nothing interesting in this film. I know I'm like a stuck record here, and I can't do anything. Saving graces, right? Let's think of the positives. Saving graces, right? Okay. So the direction in photography was really good. The cinematography was also really good. The music was absolutely wonderful, but that doesn't make a really good film. It still has to have some interest in it for me, and it just didn't. It fell flat. I can't describe how it just wasn't good for me. It just wasn't. That being said, we talked to people on the way out of the film, and it's like, oh yeah, I can't wait for the second one, and that's their opinion, and obviously I have my opinion. I share it with you guys. I would never say to you, don't watch this film. If you haven't seen it, then go and make up your own mind. Go and watch the film and sort of make up your own mind as to what you think about this film, and then tell me what you think of the film. Share it with us. Because ultimately, everyone will have a different opinion of different films. Some of you may not like Ghostbusters, and I could say to you, well, you're not real. That's how much I like Ghostbusters. But yeah, this film, not great for me. You might think differently. I'm going to say avoid this one unless you need a 2.5 hour nap. And with that, I am finished. So this is me leaving this here, and I will join you in the next video. I hope you will join me too. And click that subscribe button and like the video. And as always, leave us a comment in the comments section down below, because you are the lifeblood, you are Cheap Shot Nation, and I will see you again. Goodbye.
Hiya.